Also, you guys, I've eaten a stupid amount of these. I feel like this is blocking so much of my face. Once the Halloween candy hits, I don't stand a chance. Okay, hi you guys, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Shanelle. What's up? We Screen Movies. This is a movie reaction and commentary channel. I talk through the whole thing. If you go to my Patreon and you get my full-length reactions, I'm quiet sometimes, but for the sake and purposes of this channel, it is a movie reaction and commentary channel. Emphasis on the commentary. But hey, you guys, definitely good to see you here today. Super excited for today's movie because I know virtually nothing about it. Today's movie is Clerks. All I think I know is it is Kevin Smith's first film, or it's the one that put him on the map, and it is super indie, and you might not be able to glean this from the channel because these kinds of movies don't make great reactions, but I am obsessed with indie film. I love indie movies. That is my bread and butter. That is my favorite kind of movie to watch. So I'm excited to watch Clerks because I like a teeny tiny movie. You're watching me right now in real time. Look up Clerks on IMDb because I just know zero things. 1994. Wow, cool. Kevin Smith went on to really do the damn thing. As far as I can tell, Clerks is Kevin Smith's first movie as an actor. Clerks playing Silent Bob. As a writer, yup, 94, his first feature. Oh, he directed Jersey Girl. Cute. If anything, this little IMDb has just shown me that I know zero things about this movie, about Kevin Smith. I thought I knew more of what he'd done, and I don't. I thought he had been in more things that I might have recognized. Nope. I think I was confusing him in my head with somebody else. I love when I know very little. And I mean, without further ado, please let's get right into today's movie, which is Clerks from 1994. Hot. Black and white film? Yes.
Swear you'll be there by 12 and I'll do it. 12 or I walk.
This makes me excited. Just make a movie. If you want to make a movie, make a movie. And that is so much easier said than done. I know. I think the make a movie note was for me. That was me to me, Shan to Shan. Are we in New York, fam? My other prediction, which is not much of a prediction, if you want to keep your budget low, you keep it in one spot. My prediction is convenience store and that house, and that's it. Asbury Park Press, Jersey.
Pack of cigarettes. Are you sure? Am I sure? Do you really want to buy those cigarettes? That's your lung. Here, Chuli's gum. Try this.
It's not the same.
Keep up the good work.
Okay, so that's one way to keep your budget low. Change no camera angles. Play the whole thing wide, camera in one spot, one camera setup.
How long you been smoking?
I think that's Kevin Smith. Silent Bob, yep.
Shit. Son, Bob, you a rude mother. You know that? You're cute as hell. I like to go down on you, suck you.
You're a rude motherfucker, brother. You're cute as hell.
Hard-earned dollars down on the counter and say, please, Mr. Merchant of Death, sir, please. Sell me something that'll stink up my breath and my clothes and fry my lungs.
Now wait a sec.
Turned into a real soapbox.
You're a Chuli's gum representative?
Truly.
And you're stirring up all this
I didn't see that coming.
You only slept with 3 different people?
I'm not the pig you are.
Who?
You!
No, who are the 3 besides me?
Who's on first? I like the dialogue. I like this dialogue a lot. It's fun. I think the acting style is camp on purpose and it's apathetic.
Spit back into his mouth while kissing. It's called snowballing.
Did you guys know what snowballing meant before this movie?
Shut up a second and I'll tell you! Jesus! I didn't freak out like this when you told me how many girls you f***ed.
This is different. This is
Bodega cat, yes. Yes. Comedy comes in that break. Rest the game.
Well?
She leaves. Back on.
Something like 36?
What? Something like 36?
Lower your voice.
Does that include me?
No, not including you.
I'm 37?
Going-
My girlfriend sucked 37
In a row?
In a row.
Every time I kiss you, I'm gonna taste 36 other guys.
I'm going to school. Maybe later you'll be a bit more rational.
I'm 37. I just can't.
Goodbye, Dante.
37. I'm not judging the 37. I think it is so funny. It's a great line.
For $20 you don't get to rent that tape.
$20?
$20.
All right, asshole, you're on.
All right, asshole, you're on. Yes, these people talk like my people. These are my people. Syntax. File that away, Shan.
That's not cheating. People say crazy shit during sex. One time I called this girl mom.
I hit the light and she freaks. She thought it was Brad. Picked the wrong one. She didn't even know I was at the party.
Oh my God.
Great story, huh?
That girl was wild.
Interesting postscript to that story. Do you know who wound up in that dark bedroom with Brad?
Your mother?
Alan Harris.
Chess team, Alan Harris?
The two moved to Idaho together after Brad.
I feel like these actors have so much pressure to keep that pace.
It's safe to say yes.
I think all four of you had better sit down and talk it over.
All four.
You, Veronica, Caitlin, and Caitlin's fiance.
That was so fast, I almost couldn't comprehend it. I was like,
My pipes need cleaning. All tit volume 8. Ass worshipping rim jobbers. Come on, Eileen. Huge blown 2, the KY connection.
come on, Eileen.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that called again?
I would watch that again.
Yes, I'd like to check on a misprint.
Come on, Eileen.
Hold on to the counter and I'll pull.
Pringles cans are very narrow.
Caitlin really is getting married.
You know what I just watched?
Me pulling a can off some moron's fist?
Return of the Jedi.
We watched that.
What did you like better, Jedi or The Empire Strikes Back?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire.
Thank God.
The only people on board were stormtroopers, dignitaries, Imperials.
Basically.
All those innocent contractors brought in to do the job were killed. Casualties of a war they had nothing to do with.
Dominic Bambinos.
Babyface Bambino, the gangster.
The same.
I was like, I don't know who that is, but it sounds like a gangster. So the syntax. Vagary.
There's nothing more exhilarating than pointing out the shortcomings of others, is there?
I miss video stores like this so much. Blockbuster was fun, but we had a mom and pop shop like this in my town.
She in here?
This guy's going through all the eggs. Look. This has been going on for 20 minutes now.
What's he looking for?
A cast of characters.
But they just let it go now, because they always pay for whatever they break, and they never bother anybody.
Well, why guidance counselor?
Well, if your job was as meaningless as theirs, wouldn't you go crazy too?
Don't think
Your job was as meaningless as theirs. Purgation. Don't know what that means. He just all sings to his little girl. Dead.
Both should be fired.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we kind of got carried away.
Well, I don't know if sorry can make up for it.
Nerd.
Well, if you think that's offensive,
Harry Potter,
check
take a
this out.
seat.
I think you can see her kidneys.
How did they get away with that in this movie?
Why don't you vent? Vent your frustrations. Come on, who pisses you off?
This friend is a sociopath in the same way Ferris Bueller is.
Jesus, you got a one-track mind. It's always Caitlin, Caitlin, Caitlin.
Veronica.
Ooh.
That 101 got canceled, so I stopped home and I brought you some lunch.
What is it?
Peanut butter and jelly with the crust cut off. What do you think it is? It's lasagna.
Baby.
Really?
Sorry. Apologies. Malaise. I know what malaise means.
I can't play today. Like, I'm not stuck at work. Yeah, I know I'm not scheduled today, but The point is, I can't play today.
You guys ever see that show, Oh Hello? This is the one-sided phone call.
Ah, the one-sided phone call.
I'm not playing in the street.
Then where are we gonna play?
Right in here. The roof? Fun fact about me. I played ice hockey when I was a kid for like 2 years. Boys team. Not to brag. Full brag.
Hey, are you open?
Yeah, you open. No!
Not technically another location. Same location. Well, game over.
Hey, are there any balls down there?
About the biggest pair you ever seen, Diggleberry.
Biggest pair you've ever seen.
You only brought one ball. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Why is this like the anti-Ferris Bueller?
I had a friend who chewed glass for a living at the circus.
And you got cancer from chewing fluorescent bulb glass?
Nah, got hit by a bus.
Oh.
Love a non sequitur. Classic.
You have the rough stuff in the back.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Thank you, sonny boy.
This guy's asking for a lot. Like, beggars cannot be choosers. You take what you can get.
Say, young fella, I hate to bother you
Knew
again,
he was going to
but,
be back.
maybe I could have something in the back there to read on paper or something.
The porno mags?
Yeah.
Julie Doyer died.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, you gotta watch the story. I gotta go to this.
Wait. Has it ever occurred to you that I might be bereaved as well?
You hardly knew her.
True. But do you know how many people are going to be?
I might be bereaved as well.
I can't close the store.
You just closed the store to play hockey on the roof.
Exactly, which means I can't close it for another hour just so we can both go to a wake.
You were saying?
It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, kind of, right? Guys? Like low budget Ferris Bueller.
Embarrassing way to die.
That's nothing compared to how my cousin Walter died.
Cool handhelds. We don't have to do 2 setups. We don't have to cut, because...
Trying to suck his own.
Shut the hell up.
I swear.
Stop it.
Bible truth.
Broke his neck trying to suck his own dick.
I can never reach.
Reach what?
You know. Yeah, like you said, I guess everybody gets curious and tries it sometime.
I never tried it.
Trap them into saying it. I think part of the fun of a joke is kind of almost when you can see it coming. It's fun when you're surprised by a joke, and I'd argue most jokes are surprise, but I think it's extra funny when you know it's coming and they give it to you. I'm like, we got to save on another location because we never had to go inside.
Print any kind of in this paper.
I certainly do. $3.
Classic.
So your argument is that title dictates behavior. The reason you won't let me use your car is because I have a title and a job description. I'm supposed to follow it, right?
Exactly.
And I remember one time in his day, I'm gonna break your head, you jerk.
I'm sorry, he meant to hit me.
If title dictated my behavior as a clerk serving the public, I wouldn't be allowed to spit water at that guy.
Title doesn't dictate behavior. Profound.
Deep in a lace and of oxygen to aid in the stretching of muscles. I'm a trainer. I know what that sound signifies. You're out of shape.
Take a hike, trainer. No one asked you.
There you go.
What's this?
It's a fine for $500.
What? But I didn't sell any cigarettes to any kids.
You sold cigarettes to a 4-year-old?
What's wrong with you, Dante?
I don't want to deal with the guy that sells cigarettes to 4-year-olds. I, give you a lift somewhere.
I don't want to be friends with a loser who sells cigarettes to a 4-year-old.
Caitlin.
Oh, and then they cut away. They don't show us Caitlin. These quirksters.
You're serious. You want to date again.
I want to be your boyfriend, yes.
It's just the shock of seeing
Scum. Veronica loves you, you bitch. She brought you lasagna.
Hey, what happened to the walk and the nakedness?
I'm easy, but I'm not that easy. See you later, handsome.
Nuts. 2 sociopaths. Whimsy. Got that one.
So what makes you think you can maintain a relationship with him this time around?
Something inside me says it's time to give the old boy a serious try.
Wow. You and I have something in common. We both eat Chinese.
Dick.
Exactly.
We all know this guy. Transpose this into any time period, and we all know the fucking asshole, you know?
Oh, hey, Caitlin. Break his heart again this time, and I'll kill you. Nothing personal.
You are very protective of him, Randall.
He was mine first.
Oh, that was so
mine
cute.
first. Aw. As I just got done calling him an asshole.
Why don't you go join her? Make a little Bachu and Bam Bam.
Oh, I love your sexy talk. It's so kindergarten.
He has to tell Veronica that he doesn't want to be with her.
How did you get here so fast?
I left like an hour ago.
Do you always talk this weird after you violate a woman?
Who was just with her in the bathroom? Who?
I went back there and Dante was already waiting for me.
He was?
God, that was so...
Silent Bob? Silent Bob is the only one with the goatee that he has.
Call the police.
No, don't!
Because there's a stranger in our bathroom. He just raped Caitlin.
She said she did all the
Will you
work.
shut the fuck up?
Can you please show me?
Who is he?
I don't know. He just came in and asked to use the bathroom.
What time was this?
She did all the work.
Did he have the adult magazine when he came in?
No, I gave it to him. He asked me for it.
I can't say for certain until we get him back to the lab, but my guess is
I'll say that was a very surprising reveal. I did not see it coming.
Oh, what? What's with you, man? You haven't said anything for like 20 minutes. What the hell's your problem?
This is Ferris Bueller when he goes catatonic at the end.
If you want Veronica, then be with Veronica. But don't pine for one and the other. Man, if you weren't such a fucking coward.
Well, if I would.
Now he makes sense. Wow. Juxtaposition. This movie has more of a message than I ever thought. Like, I feel like I'm relating to Dante. Like, he doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. He just wants to fly under the radar.
I don't know, dude. That Cam chick's nice, but I see that Veronica girl doing for you all the time. Didn't I see her change her tire once?
Hey, I jacked up the car. All she did was unloosen the nuts and put the tire on.
The whole job.
A good play with nothing on it? No, wait, I fucked up. What's a good play with nothing on it?
That could have been an improving character. Him saying he fucked up. I'd imagine Kevin Smith had a rule. Just keep going.
Good women in the world do, but they don't all bring you lasagna at work. Most of them just cheat on you.
Silent Bob speaks.
Ow! What'd you do that for?
If you didn't want to go out with me anymore, why didn't you just say so? Instead, you pussyfoot around and see that slut behind my back.
What are you talking about?
I'm just glad that Randall had the balls to tell me since you couldn't.
Randall?
Catharsis. Team Veronica for life. Great rant. Great. I would love to see this in color only because I really like convenience stores, color scheme, like the multicolor busyness of them. I love convenience stores.
I'm not even supposed to be here today!
Oh, fuck you! Who tried to win back his ex-girlfriend without even discussing how he felt with his present one? You want to blame somebody? Blame yourself.
Guys, Dante's a codependent. He thinks the world needs him.
Us, we like to make ourselves seem so much more important than the people that come in here to buy a paper or, God forbid, cigarettes. We look down on them as if we're so advanced. Well, if we're so fucking advanced, what are we doing working here?
Dante's face is just like...
You want to grab a bite to eat or something when you're done with that and I get off work?
I'll give you a call, let you know. A berserker. Na, 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 na.
I'm unfamiliar with all of these leading actors except Kevin Smith. Vincent, same, played hockey goalie, engagement savvy customer, happy scrappy. No. 2. Way to save number, I don't know at this point. Keep your cast small. Clerks from 1994. I've now seen it. Guys, I love an independent film. This is right up my alley. A smaller story, 1 or 2 locations, funny dialogue. That's all I need. I don't know why, but I'm willing to overlook a ton when these are the magic ingredients. If the magic ingredients are really funny dialogue, low budget, couple locations, I am there and I'm forgiving what I deem maybe not the best acting or corny acting or whatever. Also, I don't have a problem with the acting in here, okay? It's not deep, but I did find it stylized. I found this very stylized. This is stylized like a Woody Allen screenplay, Woody Allen script, sound to it. Neurotic Dante with his too laid back friend. Also, I said it a million times throughout this watch. This reminds me of Ferris Bueller. This is like a reverse Ferris Bueller. Like the lead, Dante, is the uptight one. And his friend, Ferris, is like, bro, grow a pair, take life by the cojones, and stop blaming others for your problems. And I've found this movie really inspiring. This movie is super inspiring. It makes me think I can write and make a movie, right? Some movies are so good, it makes you feel hopeless. And this movie is good, but it makes me feel like I can do it. And I love that. I love how simple. Very few locations. Just the store and like a couple other locations. They never go in the funeral home, so we don't have to have another location. Camera setups, 1 per scene. I saw 2 camera setups a couple of times where they did shot reverse shot, talking behind the counter and then on the person in front. But largely, by and large, camera is on lock. Everything is happening in that frame. Long scenes. All in all, a way to do it on the cheap. I wonder what this movie cost. Okay, let's just go right into this trivia because I have to know. This was made for an estimated $27,000. Guys, $27,000 in 1994 dollars. $50,000 today. More trivia. Also, black and white. Interesting choice. Might have been cheaper to buy a black and white film than color film. Maybe, that's my idea. Kevin Smith, comic book fan, sold a large part of his collection to help fund this film. He has since been able to buy most of them back. Sweet. Kevin Smith worked in the store where they shot the film. They shot for 21 straight nights. He would clock in at 6 a.m. and finish at 11 p.m. Then they would shoot till 4 a.m. Wow, 11 to 4 a.m. After which he would try to grab an hour or two sleep before getting ready to go back to work. Kevin Smith originally cast himself as Randall, which is why Randall would get some of the best lines. Yeah, Randall's that smooth talking bitch. He was only allowed to film outside of business hours. And because bright enough lights couldn't be afforded, the plot included an explanation for the shutters always being down. Cool. The black and white helps too. I couldn't sense what time of day it was a lot of times. It just felt like we were under fluorescent lights. You know what I mean? The scene where Dante confronts Caitlin about her engagement to an Asian design major in the video store is done in 1 shot. It lasts for over 5 minutes. That was a long one. I felt like most of them were long. That was a long one. It was shot on the first night of filming. Wow. The film's shoestring budget is part of the reason it was shot in black and white. A number of different types of lighting were used, and this would have required a lot of post-production to resolve issues related to varying color temperatures. With black and white, this isn't a problem. Clerks is loosely based on the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri, hence the name of the protagonist, Dante Hicks. Also, there are 9 breaks in the movie to represent the 9 rings of hell. Cool. Grace Smith, who plays the milkmaid, is Kevin Smith's mother. Love. Oh, cool. This is the first film in Kevin Smith's intricately interconnected View Askew universe series. Others being Dogma, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. These movies are all linked by character, theme, events, and each contains numerous references to the others. The smoker's lung is actually a calf's liver, thrown in dirt and burned with cigarettes. Gross. Oh my God. According to Kevin Smith in an interview, part of the movie's financing came from an insurance settlement, the settlement from a car that he and Jason Mewes both drove that was destroyed in a flood. Despite having almost no violence in the film, it was originally given an NC-17 rating based solely on its graphic dialogue. The film's distributor, Miramax, so Miramax came in later to distribute, hired attorney Alan Dershowitz of O.J. Simpson defense team who successfully petitioned the MPA to lower its rating to an R. Kevin Smith raised the minuscule $27,000 budget by selling off his comic collection, borrowing $3,000 from his parents, and maxing out his credit cards. Scary. He took a real leap of faith here. Kevin Smith says he got his inspiration to be a filmmaker and make Clerks after seeing Richard Linklater's Slacker from 1990. That's cool. Love that. The word and its derivatives are said 91 times throughout the film, mostly between Dante and Jay. One of Entertainment Weekly's 50 greatest independent films. Cute. Wow, first draft of the script was 168 pages. For reference, a typical script is 90 to 100, and then 110 is really pushing it. So 168 is a lot. When Randall's ordering porn in front of the mother and daughter, the shot gets tighter and tighter on him when he says the titles. The fact that that's tighter and tighter and in an insert means that they could remove the other side of the scene. So they could remove the mother-daughter. And it says this is because Jeff Anderson refused to say the filthy titles in front of the small girl. I'm good. I have not too many questions, but I did want to look up the chapter titles in Clerks. Okay. Dante, vilification, an act of making cruel and insulting statements about a person. We know that one. Jay and Silent Bob, cool. Randall, cool. Syntax, the arrangement of something in a methodical manner. Vagary, an erratic or peculiar modification, act, or thought. Purgation, an act of getting rid of something disagreeable, flawed, or unsatisfactory. Malaise, an all-around feeling of illness. Know that one. Harbinger, don't know that one. Person or thing that predicts the future. Perspicacity, the intensity of judgment or observation. Paradigm, a typical example of something. Whimsy, a thought that has no apparent explanation to exist. Quandary, a condition of doubt. We know quandary. Lamentation, act or expression of sadness. Got it. Juxtaposition, comparison. Got it. Catharsis, cleansing. Denouement, the part of the ending in which all questions are answered and everything is cleared up. Cool. This movie's like way deeper than I thought. Following Clerks, Smith set several more films in the same world, which he calls the View Askew-universe of overlapping characters and stories. That's really cool. Of all of Smith's films, however, Clerks is the one with the most direct spin-off products. So I just typed in Woody Allen Clerks because I wanted to see what came up, and the first hit is Kevin Smith, The Idiot's Woody Allen. So, you know, those comparisons are not totally off base. Okay, well, you have seen my reaction to Clerks, so definitely let me know what you thought of Clerks. Do you think it's weird? Do you think it works, doesn't work? Were you around in 1994? Did you see this in 1994? What did you think? Was it like Napoleon Dynamite of its day? Maybe. That's an angle I'm interested in. Of course, as always, if you want my full length to this, description box below for Patreon information. And on that note, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Good night.